Cool kids. Hey, cool kids! What's the story today? Haha. Cool kids, I gotta tell you, cool kids. We did a video yesterday, and I saw a video from my old buddy Tom's Coins. Yep, my old hombre Tom's Coins. And as he is my old hombre, I felt inclined to make him a video in response to his video, which involved this guy right here. We're going to show it off here in all its glory. Mr. Winston M.F.'n Churchill. Now this is the proof variety of the Turks and Caicos Island, struck at the Royal Canadian Mint. And since this coin appears to have already been finger banged, as you can plainly see by the toning on the edge, I'm going to go ahead and finger bang it some more. There is some other toning going on, but this is definitely the rare, scarce, very low mintage, premier proof variant of a very nice chunky coin. As I recall, this coin's over an ounce of silver. So, and I am going to grab the regular strike so you can see it, Mr. Tom's Coins, because I am not one to cheat you of the full view now that I got my new phone. So hold that thought. All right. So, how do you guys feel about silver and silver accessories? I gotta tell you, I've done this channel for a while now, and still a little unclear on it. I don't know how. I know some of you are big fans. You know that I know, and I know some of you, the fanage kind of ebbs and flows. You're in and out of my comment section and in and out of my life, and that's okay too. So let's go ahead and just show that business strike. Here we go. Now this is, like I said, a big chunky coin. It's 0.1509. 1509. So this is about $1 or an ounce and then 2 dimes is what this is. So an ounce is $1.40, so this would be about $1.60 in U.S. silver, or equivalent in silver weight. And I paid $23.95, which is under melt, and even at the time of purchase, this was under melt. I do recall those days. This was back when silver was $28 an ounce, I believe. So this was back in hold on. I bought this coin in like 2012, I believe. So I've had it a little while. But as you can see, this coin and this coin are identical. And the only difference is one is proof and one is not. That's it. I believe both coins are sterling silver. I'm almost positive on that. I don't have it written down though. So that's weird that I don't have it written down. Normally I would. But this does go to the topic of the last video, which was storing things. You know, if I had enough of these coins, I could literally find a roll that would fit them and just make a whole roll of 1.1509 ounce coins. And if 20 fit in a roll, well, there's 20 plus another 3 ounces. So 23 ounces of silver right there. So that'd be awesome. 23 ounces of silver in one roll. What do you think? Pretty cool. But enough of that. Let's talk about some more cool stuff. So You guys been getting any of these Balboas? I like Balboas. I like me some Balboas. I don't know if you guys like Balboas, but I'm a fan. And I'm trying to figure out, I need your guys' opinion. I need you guys to vote. Which Balboa did it the best, okay? And I got a few options for you. Now, keep in mind that the U.S. Mint minted like all these coins. Or the Franklin Mint, which is also in the U.S., but that's a different discussion. So, I'm going to show you some Balboas, and what I need you guys to do is tell me which Balboa did it best. And so I'll find that thing. Alright. Which Balboa did it best? This is going to be fun. Alright. Let me pause this real quick. Okay, guys. So, choice number 1. This is a 50 centesimo. 50 centesimo. Now, this is a really cool coin. This is from, let me see if we can really get in here and explore the space. Okay, yeah, this is a really nice coin. This is from 1904. And the coin itself is relatively rare. Definitely gonna pay over melt for this one, guys. So these holders are. This is why I want to talk to you guys about these holders. What do you think of these holders? These oversized freaking holders. So they make stuff hard to store, right? Now these came in oversized holders, so I just kept them in there. I have a special holder for these oversized holders, but the holder's kind of wrinkled, the mylar on it, so it kind of makes it hard to really see the details on this coin. But this is number 1. This is the 1904 50 centesimo AU, EF to AU. I think it's probably more on the AU side of things. But definitely a cool coin. One I did pay a premium for, and it gave me my Panamanian 1904 Snowman, which consisted, I believe, of 5 coins, 4 or 5 coins. I did a video on it, so if you Google Panamanian Snowman, you'll be able to see that. Now, that's our first choice. The second choice is, of course, the classic Balboa we all know and love. This has more silver in it than that coin, slightly, 0.77 or 0.7736, if I remember right, and the other one is 0.7234. So that'd be like I said, I've said this many times, it'd be like a 92-cent piece, which would be the 50 centesimo. All right, and then the U.S. dollar size coin, which is this Balboa here, this would actually be $1. So this 92 cents versus $1. So in silver content, equivalents. So almost $1 and definitely $1. All right. Now our third choice is a really cool piece, and I have 3 or 4 of these damn things actually, and I always get them when they're under melt, which has not been very often lately. But there was a time when you could get these under melt. I do want the actual 72 or 74 coin, which has Balboa on it, but it's a different pose. Or maybe it was Bolivar on it. I can't remember. It's a totally different obverse, though. So this is a 20 Balboa coin. This is 3.85 ounces or something like that. This is like almost 4 ounces of silver. You could literally beat someone with this thing. It's that big. It's chonky. And let's compare that to our standard dollar size coin so you guys can get a visual. But I've always loved these Balboa pieces, and I do have the other Balboa, from the 30s with the female on the back, Columbia, I believe it is. Very nice, iconic design on that as well. The front's pretty much the same, the obverse, but I don't know. Let me know which Balboa did it best for you guys. That's what I want to know. Like, which one Balboa did the best for you? Personally, I'm a huge fan of the standard Balboa. They started making them in 1930, I believe, and they had a break. I believe it was from. And I won't lie to you guys. I think they made them to 37, and then they quit, and then they started again in 48. And then there was another break, and then in the 60s, they totally changed the design. Now, that's just off the top of my head. You can Google it and look it up. 31 is the key date on all the Balboas with that design, that style. So if you have a 31, you're doing very well. There are a lot of semi-key dates, though. None of them had huge mintages, really. So, I get them at melt or below melt. The smaller coins, especially like the 10-cent coins, or it's not. It's actually you get the I'm having a brain fart. It's the equivalent to a 10-cent coin. So you have a quarter Balboa, a decimal Balboa, which is the 110. And then there's the half Balboa, which is the, I forget what they call it. My Spanish is a little rough right now. I'm having a brain fart on this. But medio. It's medio. There we go. Got it. So medio Balboas, which are your 50-cent equivalents. And then you got your dollar-sized coins. Now, I did want to talk about some other stuff since, we're making a video here. Tom's Coins, this is for you. So I've been wondering if it's worthwhile to get these off-brand grading companies as long as you don't pay more than you would for a raw coin. I got a couple of these things. Little off-brand BS holders. And remember, guys, don't buy the holder, buy the coin. But this particular coin is a 1905, 10 centavos. It's corroded. It's got environmental damage, I believe. But that could just be good old-fashioned patina. You tell me. And my guess is that this coin is probably not even worth the $3.86 I spent for it. It's probably got extra fine details, but they're calling it... there's definitely... I'd say there's some wear on this coin. But they graded it Mint State 64. Okay, so we know that's BS. But on the other hand, at the time I bought this was just barely above melt because it was when silver was like at almost $50 an ounce. Just so you guys know why I bought it. But, this new camera here, I'm going to try to figure out how to focus it. Okay, focus. There we go. I think that's got it. So you guys can see here, there's definitely corrosion on this coin. It's definitely not mint state anything, because when I go like this, I don't see any luster. Do you guys? I don't see any luster. There's some in the fields. Like I said, this could be extra fine detail coin. Maybe even an AU, but it's definitely not mint state anything. But what do you guys think of, and again, I'm not, grading subjective, and I'm not, here to tell you I'm the expert, because I am not. But the thing is, you can go out and get stuff like this under melt. I've shown you guys all day, you can get this stuff under melt, but and it's in the capsules, original capsules. But, do you really want it? By the way, I got complete sets in proof and regular strike. If you guys want to watch those videos, do check them out. They're pretty cool. You can get these under melt all day. Okay. At the time of purchase, this was definitely under melt. I don't know if it is now. Silver's a moving target. I'll tell you that. So, but if you can get one for like $28, $30 on these $10, You're doing pretty good, I think, because they're 1.4 ounces, 4 ounces, something like that. So, I think you're doing okay there. And I'll be honest with you, the obverse to me is a lot better than the reverses on these. So here's a great example. This costs $14.35. Now this is 0.7225 ounces. I remember that, or 7224, 0.7224. It's something like that. It's some odd number, unlike any other coin I can think of. But the obverse is cool, man. I like the open fields. I would hate to see this get circulated because I don't think it would tone well. But in a, proof state like this, it's actually nice, but then you flip it over. This one's not the most offensive design, but it's also modern and Picasso-esque to me. And I'll be honest with you, not my jam. But art is an aesthetic, and opinions are like, you know what. So anyway, this video has gone long enough. Tom, that's my response to you. I hope you enjoyed looking at those delicious coins. I hope you enjoyed looking at the proofy goodness I have brought out to you today. I'm actually a really big fan on these Bahama Mamas in sterling. 1.25 ounces. So, when I bought this was probably under melt. It probably isn't anymore. So it's probably $28, $29 an ounce then. But I guarantee you, the mintage is very small on these. Hold that thought. All right, real quick, down and dirty, funny story. So I got this phone number that I used 10 years ago. 10 years ago, and for 10 years, I've been getting phone calls for somebody, I'm not going to say the name, tempting though, that owes all kinds of people all kinds of money. And they call all the time. And I keep getting taken off the call list, and they keep on calling. That was the second call from this particular group of people in the last few days. So I know they know that I know that they know that I ain't that person. Now, this one is, I want to show this to my old buddy. Oh, it's growing. Okay. Yeah. So this goes to the Kansas Kid. Kansas Kid, I pull this out every now and again so you can see the growth of the thing you sent me. It's growing in the holder. It's hairy. I bet it's black mold. It's a hairy black, and look, it's gone from, look, here, it used to just be here. Now we're getting into the dollar. Like this should be a nice green, black, moldy goodness, and it's sealed, so I feel like it's airtight, which means it's anaerobic or something, which is kind of wild. But yeah, the growth is going. It's growing, and that's awesome. So this was a prize I won from the Kansas Kid back in the day when it's still awesome. But he didn't know it, but he sent me something spectacular. This came in the holder. I have not tampered with this holder. This holder had a little black spot. If you go back to the I won a prize video, the spot was like next to nothing. It was this little probably speck right by the S here. And it is just growing. And I don't know if I have the perfect conditions. It's very humid here. But yeah, it's just like magic. It's like this great black tide of evil that's just encompassing this. And they say silver is an antimicrobial, but I don't know. The black mold of death sure likes it. All right. Well, anyway, I don't know if I should bury this thing or keep it where I have it. I think I'll keep it where I have it. It's a pretty cool conversation piece. Guys, thanks for watching Tom's Coins. I expect a response. I have Uno reverse carded you. Ha 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 ha. All right, guys, take care. Winston Churchill will see us all. Oh, see you later. Oh wait, that's Richard Nixon.